And now let's proceed to prepare variety of dessert and sweet sauces. The first variety of dessert that you will do is fruit dessert. Number one, you will do chocolate covered frozen bananas. It's an amazing summer dessert that is both healthy and extremely delicious. Okay? The fact that they covered in chocolate contributes more to the deliciousness than the healthy aspect of them, but it's dark chocolate which is great in moderation. Don't these look amazing? They are also incredible, easy and quick to make. The whole process can be done in about 10 minutes, not including freezing time. The ingredients are 3 ripe bananas, 6 popsicle sticks, 1/3 cup peanuts, cashew nuts, or other nut of your choice, 90 grams dark chocolate, about 9 big squares, or 1/2 cup of any sweet chocolates. And also you can use any chocolate of your choice. And other optional that you can use to coat the bananas is sprinkle, toasted coconut, and as well toffee chips. Okay, let's watch the clip for the proper procedure.
What can you do when you have a few overripe bananas in the house on a hot day? That's easy, make frozen bananas. When bananas are frozen, they become even sweeter and the consistency is like a creamy popsicle. The dark chocolate and nut coating makes this dessert healthy and delicious at the same time. These treats only take about 10 minutes to make, and the hardest part is just waiting for them to freeze. As always, you can print a copy of the recipe by visiting schnugglebunny.com or by clicking the direct link in the description below. This recipe will make 6 frozen bananas, but you can alter it accordingly if you'd like to make more or less. For this recipe, you will need 3 ripe bananas, 6 popsicle sticks, 1/3 of a cup of peanuts, cashews, or any other nut that you like, and 90 grams or approximately 9 squares of dark chocolate, or just under 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Begin by slicing each banana in half. Slowly insert a popsicle stick about 3/4 of the way into each banana, starting from the end you sliced. Place all the bananas in the freezer for about 30 minutes to become more solid. In the meantime, prepare your toppings. Place the nuts in a sandwich bag and use a rolling pin to crush them into small pieces. Alternatively, you can use a food processor for this task. Next, melt your chocolate in the microwave on a medium setting. After 30 seconds, remove it and stir, and then put it back in for about 1 minute. Stir until the chocolate is smooth. Once the chocolate is ready, remove the bananas from the freezer. Use a spoon to drip the chocolate onto a banana and to spread it around. Then, sprinkle the nuts on top of the chocolate, rotating the banana so it's fully covered. Put the bananas back in the freezer for about 2 hours to fully freeze before serving. I hope these frozen treats helped cool you down on a hot summer's day. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please rate it and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.
Next is no-bake mango cheesecake. No-bake mango cheesecake is simple and delicious. The most difficult part of making it is waiting while it sets in the fridge. In light of this, I usually make it up the night before, place it in the fridge, and serve it the next day for dessert. It makes an excellent break time snack as well. The ingredients are 1/3 cup butter melted, 1 1/4 cup crushed graham crackers, 1/4 cup sugar, 1 cup cream cheese softened, 1/2 cup condensed milk, 1 pack Nestle all-purpose cream 250 ml, as well 2 tablespoons unflavored gelatin dissolved in, 1/4 cup lukewarm water, 2 pieces mango cube, 1 teaspoon unflavored gelatin dissolved in, and 1/4 cup lukewarm water. Next, please watch the clip for the proper procedure.
Hey guys, Dave from Cook and Share here. Today we're making up this mouth-watering, ever so delicious mango cheesecake. I made this up the other night for dessert and oh my goodness, it was so good. I know you're gonna love it, so let's get started. To get started here, I'm gonna go ahead and prep 4 mangoes. So I'm gonna cut a wedge off each side. Take my knife and make about, I'd say 4 or 5 slits lengthwise. Then another 4 or 5 going in the opposite direction. I should mention you're only going to do this for 3 of the mangoes. The 4th mango you're going to save for later. Then what we're going to do is simply turn it inside out, and it's kind of funny because this looks something like the back of an armadillo. But believe me guys, this makes it really easy just to spoon out the flesh of the mango. Okay, now we have the mango in the blender. We're just going to pulse this a few times. Then put the blender in its highest speed for about a minute or so. Okay, now that we have a nice mango puree, we're just going to set this aside in a bowl. Now what we're going to do is take a tablespoon of clear unflavored gelatin. Combine it with 2 tablespoons of warm water. And give everything a mix until it's nicely combined. Then what you're going to do is simply add this to your mango puree. Then we're going to add in a couple of teaspoons of white granulated sugar and of course stir it once again. After that, what you want to do is begin making your base, and to do this you're going to add a cup of crushed graham crackers. Now you can buy these pre-crushed or you can crush them yourself. Followed by 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. I always get the question, can I use white sugar? And the answer is, sure you can. 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And I'm just going to take my spatula here and mix everything together until you kind of get a wet sandy mixture, just something like this. Okay, so what you can do now is go ahead and add the mixture to a springform pan. Now I'm using a 5.5 inch springform pan, and this recipe will do 2 of these. Of course, if you got an 8 or 10 inch springform pan on hand, you can go ahead and use it. Alright, what I've got here is a pack of Philadelphia cream cheese. You can just about use any kind of cream cheese, and this is about 8 ounces. So I'm going to combine this with 3/4 of a cup of confectioner's sugar, 3/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm just going to take my mixer here and mix this until it's nice and creamy. Until it's something like this, and I should mention if you don't have an electric mixer, you can mix this by hand as well. Next, what I have here is 200 milliliters of heavy whipping cream. And guys, make sure it's good and cold, and it's heavy whipping cream because I've tried all-purpose cream and it really doesn't work all that great. So I'm just going to grab the mixer once again and mix this over high speed for about 2–2.5 minutes. You really don't want to overmix this, otherwise it'll become watery. So what you want is a texture something like this, just so when you move it with the paddles, it maintains its shape. Okay, so what you want to do now is add the cream mixture into the whipped cream. Take a spatula and just kind of fold and mix until it's nicely combined. Now what we're going to do is spoon the mixture over top of our graham crust. Until it comes, I'd say just about 3/4 of the way to the top. Then you're going to take your mango puree and spread that ever so delicious goodness over the top of the cream cheese. And here's where the 4th mango comes into play. You're going to use it to make some fancy touches to the top. You can be as creative as you want, use whatever shape you want. I've just simply taken my knife and slit lengthwise into fairly fine strips. Then one cut in the middle. Then just kind of place the pieces on top, just so they fan out around the cheesecake. So it looks something like this. Doesn't this look cute? Now we're going to place this in the fridge to set, and you can probably get away with 6 to 8 hours, but what I do is I usually place it in the chiller overnight and it sets ever so nicely. After the cheesecake is nicely set, remove it from the springform pan and you're ready to serve. And there you have it, our ever so delicious fruity mango cheesecake. Believe me guys, this makes an excellent dessert. Head on over to cookandshare.com for this recipe and many more great recipes. And don't forget to click to subscribe and like our videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Thank you so much for listening, and good luck for cooking at home. Goodbye, everyone.
Happy learning at home with lessons made easy by Olivarian GoTeach. One proud Olivarian.